Alright folks, buckle up, because this video is not a boring lecture, it's pure entertainment. Today, we're diving into the world of a woman who's breaking rules, smashing stereotypes, and honestly, making the rest of us wonder if we should finally renew that gym membership. Her name? Josseline Garcia. And trust me, she's not your typical model story. Nope, this is the kind of story that makes you laugh, gets you inspired, and maybe even makes you feel just a little guilty about that pizza you had last night. But don't worry, Josseline would totally say, enjoy your pizza and hit the gym tomorrow. That's the vibe she brings, confidence, fun, and a whole lot of realness. So grab your snacks, relax, and let's jump into the amazing journey of Josseline Garcia, the fitness queen who's teaching the internet that beauty comes in all shapes, sizes, and even TikTok dances. Now, let's rewind the story a little. Josseline Garcia didn't just wake up one day with 1 million followers and a personal trainer on speed dial. Nope, her roots are a blend of Mexican spice and American hustle. Think tacos meeting fast food, but in human form, that's Josseline. Growing up between two cultures gave her this unique flavor in life. She's got the passion, energy, and warmth from her Mexican side, mixed with the ambition, creativity, and go-getter vibe from her American side. Basically, the best of both worlds, without the Disney Channel soundtrack. And here's the twist, she didn't start out with fancy modeling agencies, red carpets, or flashing cameras. Her runway was the internet, her spotlight was her phone screen, and her audience? Anyone willing to double tap. She built her platform from scratch, proving you don't need a fashion empire behind you when you've got confidence, charisma, and a Wi-Fi connection that doesn't crash during uploads. Now, let's talk about how Josseline Garcia actually stepped into the modeling world. Spoiler alert, it wasn't through fancy agencies or long casting lines. Nope. Josseline built her name straight from Instagram and TikTok. She started posting photos and short videos where she proudly showed her curves, her workouts, and her confidence. And here's the twist, people loved it, because it felt real. She wasn't pretending to be someone else, she was simply Josseline, a plus-size woman who hits the gym, loves her body, and proves that fitness is not about being skinny, it's about being strong and confident. That's what made her different. She didn't just become a model, she became a role model. And in a world full of filters and fake perfection, that honesty is exactly what made her stand out. When it comes to Instagram, Josseline Garcia knows exactly how to grab attention. Her feed looks like a mix between a professional fashion magazine and your coolest gym buddies photo album. One post might show her rocking sleek sportswear during a workout shoot, and the next could be a glamorous photo shoot where she looks powerful, confident, and completely herself. What makes her Instagram special isn't just the outfits or the poses, it's the vibe. Josseline balances professionalism with authenticity. She shows that she can look like a high-end model one moment and then post something fun, playful, and totally relatable the next. That balance is what makes her stand out. She's stylish, but still real, and her followers can feel that through every picture she shares. Now let's jump over to TikTok, because if Instagram is Josseline's runway, TikTok is definitely her playground. On this platform, she's not just posing for the camera, she's moving, laughing, and showing the fun side of her personality. One day you'll find her posting workout clips that actually make you want to pick up a dumbbell, or at least think about it for 5 minutes before going back to your couch. The next day, she's hopping on trending challenges, adding her own twist, and proving that fitness content doesn't have to be boring or intimidating. What's great about her TikTok is how approachable she feels. There's no wall between her and her audience, she talks to her followers, jokes around, and keeps it lighthearted. Watching her videos feels less like you're following an influencer and more like you're hanging out with a funny, confident friend who happens to crush it at the gym. And let's be honest, part of the magic is that she doesn't take herself too seriously. She's confident, yes, but she's also goofy, playful, and not afraid to laugh at herself. That mix of energy and authenticity is exactly why her videos rack up thousands of views and why people keep coming back. Simply put, Josseline uses TikTok to show the real, unfiltered side of her life, the sweat, the laughter, the occasional dance fail, and that's what makes her so relatable. It's fitness, it's fun, and it's a reminder that being healthy doesn't mean you can't laugh your way through the workout. Alright, let's talk numbers, because in the world of social media, numbers don't lie. On Instagram alone, Josseline Garcia has built a community of over 660,000 followers. That's basically the size of a small city, all tuned in just to see what she's posting next. And then there's TikTok, where she's got around 380,000 followers and millions, yes, millions, of likes on her videos. We're talking about the kind of numbers that prove she's not just popular, she's a full-on digital force. But here's the real kicker, it's not just about how many people follow her, it's about how they engage with her. Her posts don't just sit there collecting dust, they spark conversations, get shared, and rack up comments from people who feel like she's talking directly to them. That's the difference between having followers and having a community. So when you see those numbers, don't just think big audience. Think loyal fans, genuine connections, and a creator who actually knows how to keep people coming back for more. Now, if there's one thing that really sets Josseline Garcia apart, it's her message. She's not just posting pretty pictures or fun TikToks, she's leading a movement. Her entire vibe screams, beauty is not about size, it's about confidence. Josseline is living proof that you don't need to fit into society's perfect body box to be strong, stylish, and successful. She shows women everywhere that curves are powerful, muscles are beautiful, and the number on a scale does not define your worth. And let's be honest, that's the kind of energy the internet desperately needs. What makes her approach so refreshing is that she's not pushing people to work out just to look a certain way. She's encouraging them to move, to stay active, and to enjoy fitness for the sake of health, strength, and self-love. In other words, she's saying, don't train to punish yourself. Train to celebrate yourself. And maybe that's why her followers connect with her so much. Because she's not perfect, she's real. She eats, she laughs, she works out, she has fun, and she reminds her audience that loving yourself isn't just allowed, it's essential. When it comes to fitness, Josseline Garcia proves that the gym isn't just for bodybuilders or fitness fanatics, it's for everyone. Her workout routine is consistent, balanced, and, honestly, kind of motivating. You'll see her lifting weights, working on cardio, and pushing herself through tough sessions, all while keeping a smile on her face. But here's the interesting part, she never preaches. She doesn't jump online and say, you must do this exact workout. Instead, she shows her own journey, and through that, she indirectly teaches her followers that staying active is about progress, not perfection. So whether she's doing squats, sharing post-workout selfies, or joking about how sore she is the next day, Josseline is reminding everyone that fitness isn't punishment, it's self-care. And let's face it, if she can make workouts look this enjoyable, maybe the rest of us don't have an excuse anymore. Now let's talk about the ripple effect Josseline Garcia has on her followers, because trust me, it's huge. Scroll through her comments and you'll see a wave of positivity, women saying she gave them the confidence to wear that outfit they always avoided, or thanking her for reminding them that fitness is about health, not size. Her audience doesn't just watch her, they feel connected to her. For so many girls who never saw themselves represented in the world of modeling or fitness, Josseline is the proof they were waiting for. She looks like them, she talks like them, and she shows them that being powerful and beautiful isn't limited to one body type. The best part? She makes it fun. Instead of heavy, complicated motivational speeches, she just lives her truth, and that's what inspires people. She posts, she laughs, she shares her journey, and suddenly thousands of women feel like they've got a friend cheering them on. So while agencies might call her a model, her followers see her as something more, a role model, a hype woman, and a reminder that self-love looks good on everyone. Looking at Josseline Garcia's journey, it's clear that she's more than just a model, more than just a fitness enthusiast, and more than just another social media figure. What she represents is a shift in culture, a movement that's changing how people view beauty, health, and confidence. She started with nothing more than her phone and her courage to be real on platforms like Instagram and TikTok, and from there she built an entire community of people who not only admire her but also see themselves reflected in her story. Her rise proves something important: authenticity is powerful. In a world filled with filters, heavy editing, and people trying so hard to look perfect, Josseline stands out by doing the exact opposite, by being unapologetically herself. That's what attracts followers, that's what builds trust, and that's what makes her more than just an influencer. She's relatable, approachable, and inspirational, all at once. What also makes her story so impactful is how multidimensional she is. She's stylish enough to be in professional photo shoots, yet down-to-earth enough to joke around with her audience. She's serious about her workouts, but never too serious to laugh at herself or share the fun side of her fitness routine. She knows how to balance glamour with authenticity, discipline with humor, and confidence with humility. And let's not forget the ripple effect. Thousands of women who once doubted themselves now feel inspired to embrace their bodies, start their own fitness journeys, and find joy in movement rather than punishment. That kind of influence is priceless, because it doesn't just change someone's Instagram feed, it can literally change how they see themselves in the mirror every morning. So when we talk about Josseline Garcia, we're not just talking about a model. We're talking about a voice, a message, and a movement that's reshaping the way beauty and fitness are defined. So, what's next for Josseline Garcia? Honestly, the possibilities are endless. With her growing influence, it wouldn't be surprising to see her collaborating with major international brands, bringing plus-size representation to campaigns that truly need it. She has the kind of authenticity and presence that big fashion and fitness companies are finally starting to recognize. And let's face it, the industry needs more voices like hers. Beyond modeling, she's perfectly positioned to step into even bigger roles, maybe leading body positivity campaigns, partnering with organizations that promote women's empowerment, or even launching her own fitness and lifestyle brand. Because when someone like Joseline speaks, people listen, not just for the style tips or the workout videos, but for the confidence and energy she radiates. Her journey shows us that this is only the beginning. She's already changed the game for so many women online, and as her platform keeps growing, her impact will only get stronger. Whether it's through fashion, fitness, or global campaigns, one thing's clear: Josseline Garcia is a name we're going to be hearing a lot more in the future. And that brings us to the end of today's video. If you enjoyed diving into her story, make sure to stick around. Because here on Gorgeous Models, we've got plenty more inspiring stories, fun content, and entertaining deep dives coming your way. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, and share this video with someone who needs a little boost of confidence today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.